What's up, everybody? It's Terry TV coming to you live, up close and personal. Today's episode is sponsored by Greenhouse Social Juice Bar. Get you some. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Terry TV, coming to you live, up close and personal with...
It's your man, boy to the stars. What up?
It's your boy T, actor, writer, podcast host, Harlem NYC in the building.
And we are...
Talk about what?
So what y'all think about this Sean, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Love Combs documentary, The Reckoning?
The Reckoning.
Yes. 50 Cent did his big one.
What you think, T?
Oh man, it was well put together, man.
Yeah.
It was well put together. I mean, they left out a lot of shit, but,
Right.
But there's also some new shit that we didn't know about that came out, like the whole Eric Sherman situation.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is Eric Sherman doing in the documentary?
Well, you came messing with Misa, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
man, that was crazy, man.
You
Yeah.
understand? She had a rebuttal though. She said that it wasn't a relationship that Eric Sherman and her had. It was more just maybe a friendship.
Right.
And Diddy and her making had nothing to do about Eric Sherman at all. So I'm not saying he contradicted himself, what he said allegedly.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, the first he was saying when we broke up. What's that about?
He said there was no breakup.
But you know how these documentaries do.
Yeah.
They can chop shit up, and then you know what I'm saying, and they make it look like you said some shit that.
So
you
who
didn't
do you
say.
believe, Eric Sherman or Misa? Because according to what Bakim just said, she's refuting that she had a relationship with Eric.
It wasn't like us, yes. That's how she worked. That's the word.
Like they was just more like friends than anything. Maybe friends with benefits.
But she was feeling
Probably, hold on. Maybe it was friends with benefits.
Maybe it was friends with
just
benefits.
knocking it down.
Yeah.
Or maybe you don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe she was really feeling Diddy and not really feeling him.
Well, something happened.
No, she
Diddy
was
was
feeling
Diddy.
Diddy money and Diddy come
Yeah,
up.
that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Right.
Eric Sherman was already established, so
Yeah.
she was like, "Yeah, I got him already in the bag." She really wanted Diddy
It's
and
like
money.
two different, I'm saying, being honest,
Yeah.
two different pay scales, to be honest.
Right.
Yeah, but the part about Diddy getting in the car with him, that was kind of crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Because Eric was popping shit. Eric was like, I said, let's go around the corner. Like, he don't really want it. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? He said, and this nigga just turns on the Biggie album. That was crazy.
That part for me felt a little embellished, though. I ain't gonna lie. I felt like, really? Just like how he said, though, like, oh, let's go around the corner. Who says let's go around the corner to fight?
I don't
Who
think
says
Puff
that?
was a gangster. I never looked at him as a gangster.
Right.
Like,
right.
like a threat. To
I don't know, man. Now I'm looking at Diddy a little different now, man.
Yeah.
On some gangster shit. Now he is a gangster. Now, let's
Yeah.
get it twisted, because a gangster and a thug is two different things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Gangsters hire thugs.
But let's talk about his
You know what I'm
mom's
saying?
influence on him heavily.
Yeah.
They talk about the beginning portion of how he started, with his father passing away, his
Right.
father being a gangster.
Right.
And his mom basically turned his son into the father. Sounds right.
I'm gonna say this though, in her defense, I'm gonna say this. As far as keeping her son fly, that's the Harlem shit. That's what happens, man. Because I've been getting my nails done since I was a little boy, because my mom's is the Harlem chick, and she taught me how to keep myself up and all that. So I'm not mad at her when it comes to how she was putting them together and how she was dressing them, because that's some Harlem shit.
But she was
I'm from
molding him,
Queens, though.
though.
It's the same thing. My mother kept me well manicured, kept me crispy.
Right, that's okay. So you
maybe it's a
understand
New
what
York
I'm
thing.
saying.
Maybe it's a New
Right,
York
so
thing.
you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the party she had and all that, that's a whole different story.
Yeah, because she
The
had
parties
him dancing and
right.
his friend dancing at the parties
and the
stuff.
whippings, the beatings that Tim Dog
Tim
was
Dog
talking
said,
about.
Insane.
That was crazy,
That was
man.
Yeah.
And that's probably why he's so fucking violent, man.
Yeah.
I had no idea how violent this guy was.
But he not violent towards dudes, though. He gets somebody else to do the dirty work, which is
Yeah.
what the documentary was trying to imply. Like,
AKA gangster.
He's more
but
violent.
he was putting his hands on women.
Yeah,
Every woman he
Yeah,
dated.
and that's some punk shit. But
every woman, every woman, That's the sad part about the whole Diddy, the reckoning,
Yeah.
or Diddy career period, is that he put his hands on women. That was sad.
that was crazy, man.
Yeah.
That was sad.
How do
That
you
was
think?
crazy.
How do you think 50 and the producer of the documentary? How do you think that they got hands on the actual footage of? It looked like Diddy was going to create his own documentary at some point.
I believe that.
Like, how did they get their hands on that footage?
All right, but before we go into that,
Yeah.
like what you just said,
Yeah.
I think the arrogance of Diddy, like on the real, like that was so arrogant to shoot your own documentary. I don't think Diddy thought he was gonna go in at all. Even though this time that he got, don't get me wrong, y'all, because I'm not a jail person, period. But just the fact that if I've known I'm having 2 years, 3 years, or 5 years, it would feel like it's 50 years, so to speak.
Right.
I don't think he thought he was gonna go in.
Right.
But how they obtained so-called allegedly the documentary, like the info.
I mean, but that's simple. Like first
he never paid to play.
He don't like to pay.
You have to pay to play.
That was his that was his downfall. The same shit that made him rich and famous was his fucking downfall.
Yeah.
Not paying.
But a lot of them don't do that, y'all. So just
A lot of them don't
in
pay.
the industry.
No, a lot of them don't pay.
It's part of the protocol.
Yeah.
But I think just to go back, just to go back what he was saying, I thought his arrogance just to film himself before he was going in was crazy. Like,
That was crazy.
Why would you incriminate yourself like that? Why would I shoot a documentary on myself when right now it's pending investigations and so on and so on?
Yeah.
So his arrogance is what I'm saying to you. That might have been his downfall as well.
Arrogance
He
is
has that
last.
untouchable. He has that untouchable mentality.
untouchable.
And then
nobody
like
can touch
you
him.
said, not paying.
Yeah.
That's part of the arrogance. So what he'll do is like Roger Barnes said. He'll have these young guys around him,
Big up the Barnes.
and they say, "Okay, well, shit, it's an honor for you to be around me, motherfucker. Why I gotta pay you?"
Yeah.
So the biggest thing that's being talked about now, because I saw something on YouTube with Gene Dill. He did a whole interview about the documentary, and he was saying how they came at him to do it, but the paper wasn't right. But he also mentioned that it was a lot of different missing parts of this documentary,
of course,
that could have brought it all together.
Yeah.
That's why
he's seen a lot.
He's
seen a lot.
That's why I know 50 ain't done with him. It ain't done.
I don't think it's done. I think it's a part 2 to
So I
this.
think
going to be a part 2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So what about the documentary that you saw that really, like, oh shit, you know what I mean? Like, gave you that moment?
You know what fucked me up? The part about the dude getting shot in the bathroom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Yo, you know what y'all
What the fuck was that about, man?
You on the real?
Yeah.
That still has not been it has not been examined or even explained.
Yeah.
Like that one just disappeared.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, that shit just people ain't even talking about that shit. It's like
that one
like,
right there.
that shit just went away.
That went away.
That shit just went away, man.
They have so much more to give in this documentary, and I just can't wait to see.
And that's why I know
next.
he ain't finished, man.
Yeah.
And the part about what's Lil Rodney?
The Love album. Oh.
But this
big
my
up
That
big
was
up
crazy.
the Rod, though.
Yo,
Big
up to
I'm not
Rodney, for
no
sure.
disrespect to the man, but
Yeah.
I mean, but if you wake up and your asshole is sore,
Come on now.
do you stay or do you leave?
I mean, you know, this is the funny thing. How many nights of partying that you get over that feeling?
Yeah.
Like allegedly, if it happened, because we don't know. This is all speculation. All this whole documentary is what it is.
Right.
It's speculation. But just saying, as a man, T, you wake up every day like, yo, shit don't feel good back there. What the hell going on? How much more partying you
don't
want
feel
to
good
do?
back there at all.
How much more partying you want to do?
Shit.
There's no
Not
more,
to discredit Lil Rod, because we don't know.
Right. But
It
there's
might
no,
happen.
for me, there's no more music done. There's none of that
Everything,
shit.
yeah. Production
You know what I'm
has to
saying?
stop completely
Yeah,
after
I'm
that
out
first
of it.
encounter.
I'll say this on a musical level, on the real. When I seen when they was trying to produce vocals out of Puff, and it was so frustrating, I was like, what? He said it took damn near 7 months to get one verse out of him. I was like, but he got the money, so he can spend 2 years, 3 years on the project. I was like, damn, did he? So every characteristic, y'all, of him has been so minimized. Yo, like I don't know if it's public humiliation or humiliation, period. This should make Diddy like the corniest nigga on the planet.
It really
with
do.
money.
Oh man,
Yeah.
The way he basically sideswiped everybody he did business with,
Right.
and this is literally what the documentary showed, right?
But you know
It
what's
showed
crazy,
his bad
though?
business dealings.
You know what's crazy though?
Yeah.
But a lot of time, I know y'all heard this before.
Yeah.
Yo, Diddy's this, Diddy's the fucking devil. We've been hearing shit like that,
Yeah.
Right.
but we let it go over our heads,
Yeah.
and now it's in your face.
Because if you think about the documentary, we had 30 years put in our face for what the length of the documentary was. Like a lot of it I remember. I'm older than you guys, you know what I mean? But
Not that much.
So
Yeah,
do you
but-
remember the school situation?
I remember
so you remember that?
I remember that like
55.
yesterday.
Wow.
I remember that
Puff
like
was
yesterday.
impressed with his teeth hanging out his mouth, and that was funny because it was. I remember the whole conference because I thought it was fucked up that they had 9 people died at a basketball game. So That's a whole nother explanation.
And you know what was crazy? What's crazy is every time there's some controversy, Puff goes to the next level.
That's what it seemed like.
It's always
right?
death. Death always follows.
Death,
Yeah.
yes. Death, yes.
So do y'all think that he's gonna be bigger than life, larger than life when he get out of jail?
No, I don't think he's gonna be bigger. I think it might be. I don't know. It might be a standstill. That's my opinion. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
I don't think it's gonna be
well,
either or.
America's a very forgiving country. We forgive everybody.
Yeah.
Well, shit, we got a president that shits on himself. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.